If your achievements, little or big, if written correctly, they can make a huge impact. You don't need big achievements to make your experience sound meaningful. You just need the right structure. That's where the STAR method comes in. In this lecture, we will learn how to use STAR to turn any experience into a clear, results-focused bullet point, even from a part-time job, a group project, or volunteer work. Lecture objectives. By the end of this lecture, you'll be able to break down a basic task into the STAR format, turn a vague experience into a compelling achievement, use STAR to bring clarity and purpose to any bullet point, build confidence in describing your contributions, even if they seem small. What is the STAR method? Writing vague sentences doesn't help you get anywhere. Therefore, your work experience should be specific. That's where the STAR method comes in. STAR stands for situation. What was the context or background? Task. What was your responsibility or goal? Action. What did you do to handle the task? Result. What happened as a result of your actions? This framework helps you move beyond "I helped with" and explain your role in a structured and specific way. How to use STAR in practice. Many of us include typical lines in our CV, such as, helped manage the school newsletter. That's a task, not a complete story. Let's apply STAR to make the recruiter clear about your contribution. Situation. The school newsletter had inconsistent content and low engagement. Task. You were asked to improve the quality and increase readership. Action. You created a content calendar, wrote articles, and promoted them on social media. Result. Readership doubled in 3 months. So the final bullet point to be added in the CV should be somewhat like this. Revamped school newsletter by creating a content plan and promoting it online, doubling readership in 3 months. Now this describes your contribution and the results of your effort. Why STAR works. It keeps your bullet points focused. It forces you to show results, not just tasks. It helps you think critically about what you did. You don't have to write out the full STAR in your CV. Just think through the steps and use the best parts. Small experiences count. Even small experiences count when they're described well. You don't need a fancy job title or years of experience to make your CV shine. What matters is how clearly you explain what you did and why it mattered, even if it was a part-time or student job. Let's say you worked part-time at a bookstore. Instead of just mentioning worked at a bookstore, managed front desk and handled 40-plus daily transactions with 98% accuracy, improving customer wait times during peak hours. You didn't save the company, but you showed value